Everybody lost their mind when they heard about that dude upcharging me $35,000 to widen my driveway. I posted a video yesterday talking about I had a dude come out to give me a quote on widening my driveway, just a little 20-foot by 10-foot section, and he told me $2,000 on the phone, and then he come out and he started walking around, and at the end of it, he ended up telling me that it was going to be $35,000. He was going to have to upcharge me. Now, I told him that seemed like a lot. I don't really know anything about concrete and everything, but I told him, I said, man, that seems a little excessive. So he broke it down for me and kind of made it make sense. So he told me, he said the material they use, the concrete, they import it from Italy. It's like some type of exotic concrete. And he said that's the kind you got to use for driveways and stuff because it's like stronger or something. I don't know. I don't know nothing about concrete. That's just what he was telling me. But I said, man, that makes sense. You know, do what you got to do. And so he said with tariffs and everything, importing it's kind of a nightmare now. And so it's just costing them more, so they're having to charge more for it. And I said, dude, you know, that makes sense. I understand that. And he said, really, the main thing with the price is that you're paying for his knowledge. Because he said flat work like that, not just any Joe Blow can come out and do it. He said that flat work is on the more complicated side of concrete work. And so you're really paying him for his years of experience pouring flat work really than anything else. He said, you know, material and everything's factored in there, but the big price comes with paying him for all of his experience with flat work. So I said, dude, you know, I understand that. I'm not trying to, you know, skimp anybody out of their time or their worth and everything. I understand that you got to pay for, you know, top people. Now, he was able to save me a little bit of money. He helped me out because he told me if he can back a concrete truck down the driveway, he'll cut $50 off the price just because it helps him. Now, he told me, he said that he's about 6 months out on work, but he requires everything up front. And additionally, the price of the concrete they order is fixing to go up by $500 a yard next week. So he said if I want to get on his schedule for 6 months from now, I'm going to have to write him a check today for that $35,000, but that would lock in my price at today's price of concrete. So I wrote him a check, and he also told me, he said, dude, you know, that's my price. He said, I don't like dealing with crybabies. He said, I hear it all the time and everything. He said, if you don't like it, you can go down the road, but good luck finding somebody else that knows how to pour flat work like him. So all things considered, I think I got a pretty good deal on it. And 6 months from now, I'll be able to park my boat over there and everything, have a wider driveway. So I'm looking forward to it. Y'all stay wild.